Okay, good morning, you guys. Today is day 7. We are on Molly's, the first question about Molly's run. Let's get to that question. So we're here. So Molly runs 1/3 of a mile in 4 minutes. So that's our rate. If Molly continues at the same speed, how long will it take her to run 1 mile? So we need to get to our unit rate of 1 mile. So that tells you your miles will need to go on the bottom. So let's set up our rate. We have 4 minutes over let me move this. Over 1/3 of a mile. Okay, that's going to be your rate. So we need to get it to a unit rate of 1 mile. Okay, so somehow this proportion needs to equal 1 mile. Okay, and we need to know how long is it going to take her, how many minutes is it going to take her to run 1 mile. So this would be your rate. Okay. Now we need this 1/3 mile to equal 1 mile. So if we go back to this rate, we have 4 minutes. That's being divided by 1/3 of a mile. So we need this to equal 1. So this is dividing by 1/3. So the opposite of dividing by 1/3 is multiplying by its reciprocal. Okay, so you're flipping the fraction and you're multiplying it. We've learned when you multiply by a reciprocal, that always equals 1. Okay, so this is going to equal our 1 mile. And then since you multiplied by 3/1 as the denominator, you need to come up here, multiply by 3/1. Okay, so 4 times 3, that's going to give me 12. Okay, and then we already have your fraction bar, and we already have 1 mile. So it's going to take Molly 12 minutes to run 1 mile. And then you guys need to draw and label a picture about this problem. Okay, I would use your tape diagram, how we've done this before. Okay, so this would be 1/3 of a mile. This would be 1/3 of a mile. This would be 1/3 of a mile. Okay, mile, 1/3 of a mile. Okay, so the whole thing is going to equal 1 mile. 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 is going to be 1 mile. So how long did it take her to do 1/3 of a mile? Well, they give you that information. It took her 4 minutes for 1/3. Okay, so then you guys can finish the picture. 4 minutes for this 1/3. So obviously it's going to be 4 minutes for this one, 4 minutes for this one. And then show me that this picture can equal 12 minutes for 1 mile. So that's Molly's run. The other problems, I think you guys, we've talked about them. Here's another multiple representations. They're giving you the table, graph, your points here, okay? Connect your plot points. Does it make a straight line? Does it go through the origin? If so, then you should be able to write an expression and then explain it in words. Your constant rate of change. So you guys have to do for this one. Find the constant for each table. And then how do we find our constant? That's your K. Constant equals Y divided by X. If all of your rates are the same, then it's proportional. Then you have a constant, okay? And then your last one, you have a negative 3.5. You're subtracting 1.5. So use a strategy, okay? Use models or visuals. You can draw some negative counters if you'd like to draw negative counters. Okay, you can draw a thermometer showing negative degrees and then another negative degrees. Write a problem. So create another problem, solve it, then how do you know your answer is correct? Again, you guys should be checking your work. And that's it for day 7. Remember, if you guys have any questions, email me or have your parent and guardian contact me on Parent Square. Thank you. Have a good day.